Walk into your doctor's office with this M54 gas mask on. First of all, you'll get a laugh, but you'll also make a point. In a real chemical attack, you'll be the one to survive. The Patriot M54 gas mask offers complete eye, face, and respiratory protection against chemical, biological, and radioactive contamination. It's lightweight, it has very low breathing resistance. Order today and you'll get 30% off with coupon code STILL30. Click on this link below, www.getagasmask.com. Good evening. I'm still reporting on the coup. Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist Glenn Greenwald appeared on Laura Ingraham's show last night on Fox and bashed the White House, admitting that it is forcing the social media giants to ban people of whom they do not approve.
And the attempt to restrict what information you're allowed to see is now coming from the highest office in the land.
My hope is that Facebook, instead of taking it personally that somehow I'm saying Facebook is killing people, that they would do something about the misinformation, the outrageous misinformation about the vaccine.
You shouldn't be banned from one platform and not others for providing misinformation out there.
And that is why we think both Facebook and YouTube threw us off their platforms simultaneously a couple of weeks ago for publishing a World Health Organization recommendation that those under 18 need not wear masks. YouTube, to its credit, banned us for only 1 week as per their regular procedure. Although we had never been banned before from Facebook, apparently at the orders of the White House, they not only took me off all the Facebook pages to which I had access, but apparently did so permanently and with no detailed explanation whatsoever.
Here now, Pulitzer Prize-winning and independent journalist Glenn Greenwald. Glenn, the biggest shock here, I don't think it's that the modern left thinks they can, use these social media companies as their own true squads, but that the media seems to be just like whistling past the graveyard on this. Your thoughts?
Well, I think the model was set when just weeks before the election, the Silicon Valley giants united to ban reporting done by the New York Post on authentic documents about the Biden family, and the media didn't raise any concerns. In fact, they supported it, and that sent the signal that the Biden administration, once they're in power, could use that model of suppressing information off of the internet with very little objection from the people who are supposed to defend free expression. And the thing that's so amazing, Laura, is even if you're somebody who isn't incredibly disturbed by the idea that the government is instructing social media companies what should and shouldn't be allowed to be on the internet, these are the people least competent to judge what is misinformation. They're the ones who spent a year saying that the theory of a COVID lab leak in Wuhan was a crazy conspiracy theory, and now they say it's highly plausible. Worse, these are the same people who flooded the country for 5 years with deranged conspiracy theories that Putin and the Russians had taken control over the U.S. through clandestine sexual blackmail, and now suddenly they want to act like we should trust them to determine what is true and what is false. It's incredibly dangerous. The reality of what's going on is that these media outlets are losing their audience. Trump was kind of like a 4-year sugar high for them. He saved their jobs, and with him gone, their audience is collapsing. There's data today showing that The Atlantic, The New York Times, The Guardian, Huffington Post have all lost between a third and half of their audience in the last year alone. Obviously, the other two cable networks combined don't get anywhere near the audience of this network. And so they look at Ben Shapiro and other right-wing voices, and they're angry that more people want to listen to them than to these corporate media outlets. And so their only option, instead of looking in the mirror and asking why people don't want to listen to them, is to try and just silence everybody so that they maintain their monopoly over the discourse, and everyone is captive to listen to them because everyone else has been silenced. That's really all it's about.
I have never seen anything like this since I lived in the Soviet Union as a student in the 1980s, Glenn.
It's the same mentality. I think it goes back to the 2016 campaign when they were not only so sure that Hillary Clinton was going to defeat Donald Trump, but believed they had some kind of like divine entitlement for Hillary Clinton to become president. And when they lost fair and square, they started asking themselves, why did we lose? And instead of looking in the mirror again, they started blaming everybody except themselves. And especially they started blaming Facebook, saying you allowed all this disinformation, you allowed lies about Hillary Clinton. And our only option to survive politically is to control the means of communication that we no longer control, which is the internet. That was the whole point of the internet, was to liberate us from not having to be manipulated and controlled by centralized authority. And when they saw that allowing that freedom jeopardizes their political interests, the only conclusion that they reached was, we can't allow that anymore. We can't allow this freedom. We need to control it. We need to silence it. We need to censor it. And through the Trump years, it just escalated. And they're like this authoritarian faction now that genuinely believes that censorship is in the public good.
Yeah.
This is a very dangerous precedent, and everyone concerned about internet freedom have to band together to put down this attack on free speech. I'm still reporting from just outside the one-time citadel of world freedom. Good day. This report is brought to you by Ageless Body, a powerful combination of 5 of the world's best immune-supporting antioxidants available packed into one capsule. And it's on sale today for up to 51% off, and will even include free shipping within the United States until we sell out. Included is not just vitamin C, but one of the most bioavailable forms of vitamin C, magnesium ascorbate. Also included is a form of turmeric that is 46 times as absorbable as most other forms. To order, click on the link below, www.agewithbill.com.